Alright guys, journal with me time. This will be the first journal with me in my new journal insert for March. This is with the Tomoe River paper, although the drawing that I'm doing right now is on the Midori paper that I had pulled out of the back of my last insert. But then it had gotten too bulky. I love drawing on this paper, so I did that. You will see several outfit changes because this was done over 3 different nights span. But yeah, so I just saw a photo online of this girl and I decided I wanted to draw her for practice. So the posture and stuff is definitely not my own idea or whatever. I was inspired by a photo, but it was just like a random wallpaper thing. There's no credit I can give anyone really. So I'm just using the Jane Davenport watercolors to start off this drawing. I'm using several different colors for the hair, some purple, teal, and pink. I really wanted it to kind of stand out. And I did use the nude palette for her face. I do put several layers onto her by the time it's all said and done. There is a layer of colored pencil that I did before, and you will see me finish her at the end of the journal with me. But you really didn't need to see all of the work that I did on her because it would just be way too long, guys, way too long. So I put a second coat of color over her hair because I wanted it to be brighter, and I felt that it kind of added to the flow of it and helped it look more, I don't know, cohesive, I guess you could say. And I will be cutting her out. Alright, so here we go. This is a different day. I had gathered all the things that I wanted to use in this journal with me together and just collected them and put them in a bag. I often collect a bunch of things and then do a big journal with me, as you guys have noticed. So here I'm just taking some distress stain and putting it on that page that's already in my notebook. And I finished a book that I was reading called The Examined Life, How We Lose and Find Ourselves by Stephen Grotz, I think is how you say his name. He is a psychologist, and it's a really good book if you like case studies and kind of things like that. It's not complicated. There's no like terminology used in it, so anybody could understand it, but it's just a really cool book. Each case is like 3 or 4 pages, and it's just talking about the different experiences people have in life and how we sometimes develop habits that are maladaptive. It's a really raw and cool book, and can help you understand yourself and others a lot better. So I highly recommend that. So I thought it would be cool to take a library pocket. My aunt gets old books a lot, and she rips out the library pockets for me. And I put that on the page, and then I put a library card in there, and I'm going to write my book review on it because I'm on Goodreads. If you would like to follow me on Goodreads, go ahead and leave your thing. Oh no, I'll just put my Goodreads in the description. There we go. That'll be easier, right? So yeah, I'm going to put my review on that card, and now I'm using my Dr. Peach Martin inks to splash some color on the background. And I was puppy sitting the other day. If you are new to my channel, I'm pretty obsessed with dogs. Yeah. So this is a picture of the dog licking my eyeball, and I love this photo. I don't know why. It's just, I absolutely love it. So I decided to include it in this journal spread, and I used an acetate photo overlay from, it's Project Life, I think. Becky Higgins puts them out, and I got them on sale at Michael's forever ago, and I didn't do Project Life at the time, but I wanted to use them because they're acetate, obviously, because acetate is awesome in my journals. So that's what I did, and I just tiny attached that love die cut to the front of it and tipped it in. Ta-da! So I was gonna write puppy sitting, but I realized I only had one P, and of course you need 3 P's, so I put doggy sitting instead. Oh, doggy kisses, sorry, not sitting, kisses. And I tried to stamp little hearts on there with my Distress Oxide, but it doesn't like the photo paper, which I figured it wouldn't, but I thought I would try it anyway. And I'm just stamping the date on that library pocket. This is like some back journaling. I had saved these things to journal about the 3rd, but I have journaled, obviously, all of March before that, which bugs me a tiny bit, but I'm just gonna let it go. Just let it go. So yeah. And here I'm just figuring out where I want to put this tip in. I was doing some drawing practice in a different book, and I liked how they came out, so I am tipping them into this journal. I do that a lot. I don't know why, it's just what I do, and I like it, so yep. That's what I'm doing here. And if you're insulted by the female form, I don't apologize. Yeah. It's just part of art, guys. So here I'm just figuring out how to incorporate the rest of the photos. This is a kitty that I was sitting as well with the doggy, and she's so cute. Her name is Cutie, and she is adorable. So I had to include her there. And then these are 2 more pictures of me with the puppy, and the one, the puppy's head in my lap. It was like half an hour before her dad got home, and she was like, "Where is he?" It was so cute. She was just like sulking, waiting for him to come home. So I had to include that, and I just put that face. I added some Amy Tangerine stickers. That's the flower I put behind there, and the Too Funny sticker. And then I cut my drawing out, and I'm going to glue her on to this page and do some pen work and a little bit of colored pencil to finish her off. I didn't really think to use colored pencil in with my drawings. I don't know why, it's just never something that I thought to do. And then I saw Little Raven Ink Courtney do it a lot, or mention it a lot, I should say. And then Jane Davenport talked about it when she came out with her things. So I used colored pencil with my drawing for the first time on this photo, and it completely changed my drawing. I absolutely love it. I will always from now on use colored pencil and watercolor together. So I outlined her nose, and I don't know why I did that. It was kind of like, what the hell did you do, Leanne, type moments. So I just tried to fix that, as you saw, with a little white pen. And I did the best I could. So I just outlined her hair and put some makeup on her eyes, and I'm just going to finish shading her dress and lower regions. And yeah, that pretty much finishes her off. I absolutely love how she came out. Super excited. I always have trouble with like shading the neck, where the neck meets the face. I don't know. I'll have to work on that. It just never seems to come out right. So I just write furry sitting as the title for the start of my journaling, and then off camera I will do the journaling, and then I come back, ta-da! And I'm adding some of that wine-colored Daniel Smith watercolor onto the background there because I didn't want my writing to stand out that much. I wanted it to kind of just fade in. And that's it, guys. That completes the journal with me for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this journal session. I had a lot of fun doing it, and of course I love all the colors, and that girl is just like, oh, so excited about how she came out. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you have not already so that you don't miss any of my other videos, and I will chat with you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye.